17 protesters arrested in this Riverfront Park confrontation on July 4th want their charges dropped. More than 40 Spokane attorneys have joined in on their effort, but the city isn't backing down. KXLY4's Erik Loney spoke with city prosecutors who argue this is not a case of free speech.
Police video captured the confrontation between police and protesters on July 4th. It shows police telling the group to leave and then moving in when some did not. 17 protesters were taken away in handcuffs, and now their attorneys are fighting to get the charges dropped, arguing you can't trespass in a public park that was open to everyone, and police violated the protesters' right to free speech, alleging officers targeted the group because of their message.
The police did not have a right to ask them to move without asking everyone to clear the park. They only asked the people to move who were protesting the police.
But city prosecutors say this case is not about free speech.
We did not arrest anyone for a violation or for free speech. It was an issue of basically trespass and failure to disperse, and was content neutral.
City Chief Assistant Prosecutor Jim Bledsoe says it wasn't what protesters were saying, but what they were doing. Prosecutors argue the group trespassed because it basically hijacked a space that was being leased by a radio station. Prosecutors say the protesters were disrupting the event and refused to leave when they were asked to move to another part of the park. And after one of the protesters was arrested for assaulting a police officer, prosecutors say the group became agitated and the threat of violence escalated, and police moved in simply to restore the peace. Prosecutors say there's an old saying that goes, you have the right to swing your fist, but that right stops at another person's nose. They say this is a balance between public safety and people's rights. On Friday, a judge will hear arguments in this case. If that judge sides with the protesters, the charges could be dismissed. In Spokane, Erik, KXLY4.